Hey everyone, Austin back with another rowing video. And in today's video, I thought it would be super cool to talk about the Viking rowing form from Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the new game that just dropped, which by the way, I'm streaming all week on Twitch. You should check that out if you're interested. But we're gonna take a look at how these Vikings row can give us a good idea of how Vikings in the past have rowed, and we can see how it really stacks up to good rowing form and see if we can give these guys maybe some tricks, some things to work on to help with their boat efficiency. So let's just get right into it here. So in the game, you can use your boat to travel across the seas to go to different areas. And we can see that as these guys row, well, let's just take a look here. We're going to look up here towards the stern of the boat, which is the one closest up front here. It looks like we're riding some waves. Something you probably won't encounter too often here. Let me see if I can spin this boat around real quick. Get to some shallower waters. Okay, so this is actually some good lighting too. If we take a look here at how these guys are rowing and we kind of zoom in, we can see that, first off, their hands are way too close together. Do you see that outside hand? How when it's too close to the body like that, it essentially makes you shrug your shoulder and roll your wrist inward, which is not good. Whoa, we're hitting shore. Whoopsies. And so when you're rowing, you don't want your hands too close together. You want to make sure that on a rowing machine, your hands are at the widest part of the handle, but also when you're in an actual boat with a sweep oar, you want to have your outside hand as far on the outside as you can. It's going to help you best activate your back muscles. Now, unfortunately, with this style of rowing, you can't really utilize your legs, which is something that you want to do when you're on a rowing machine. So when everything here is all arms and torso, we still want to try to be efficient and use our back muscles, which are our powerfulest movers in the rowing stroke. And one thing that we see with these guys is that they are opening up early, which essentially means that they're starting to lean back before their oars even get into the water. This is a super common thing that many people that have that mistake on the rowing machine as well. We always want to make sure that we really hold that body angle forward as you swing yourself through with straight arms, making sure that you are only swinging back once you are connected in your stroke. On rowing machines, that means you want to use your legs first and then swing. Make sure you're not leaning back too early. And my last big tip for these Viking bros is to stop with the shoulder rolling. Rolling your shoulders is something that's super common, a big common mistake that happens when people pick up a rowing machine. But rolling our shoulders is not really doing anything to aid in our stroke. As far as the horizontal transfer of stroke power is what we want to focus on. And this vertical up and down motion doesn't really do much for us. And you're better off keeping those shoulders pulled down away from your ears. That's going to help you best activate your lats or your back muscles. So while these Vikings obviously get the job done, when it comes to you and your rowing form, and these guys can take these tips as well, make sure that when you're rowing, that when you're on the rowing machine, that you use your legs first before leaning your body back. That way you're not opening up early. Make sure that your hands are gripped on the widest part of your handle. And make sure that you're avoiding the shoulder roll. It's completely unnecessary. It's not doing anything to help your rowing stroke. So hopefully you can take away those tips for your rowing, and these Vikings can take these tips as they heave-ho their way to their next raid. But in the end, with rowing, you know what you gotta do? You gotta show up, you gotta do your best, you gotta try to learn as much as you can, when you can, and keep striving to get better, and you will find success. So, hope you guys found this little video just some fun. Really enjoying the game right now, and just thought it would be cool to talk about these Vikings rowing. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want to see more fitness, rowing type content from me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.